Still going strong. What's up? Oh yeah, it's not raining today. Lord willing. Where the fuck's my brush? It's kind of like, you want word? Want my blush? Should be in here. Don't tell me I forgot to put it back in my bag or something. There. Hey, Jose, how you doing? Hey, yeah. Oh, how did I say? What? Yeah, I'm okay. From my hairbrush. My wall's up, and I'm letting that dry out, but, you know, I slept over here all night. That, I mean, I'm dry, but where my wall, like, you know, all the water was there. That's where that puddle was. But yeah, I'm dry. Lord willing. I was streaming earlier. I just let my phone charge and picking up sticks. I don't want like a copperhead to like lay in sticks near my path here. I throw all the sticks off in a pile like somewhere like far off in the woods so they'd go like hide there. Yeah, I'll give you a better view here in a second. Sorry, I had my blanket out and everything. Like, I was able to sleep in my blanket. So. It was actually cool enough to have a covering. Uh, okay. Woo. No, not yet. I mean, in the essence of, being 6 foot above ground, you know, I'm still going through the same trials and tribulations. Other than that, still 6 feet above ground, little Rilla. It's not raining, so it's a good day. Good day. Got my pretty owl blankie. Yeah, that's good. I'll be right back. At least your family's safe in bed. Hey, Jessica. Oh, I appreciate that, Dana and Martin Arch. Doing all right. Outside of the same trials and tribulations. Still 6 feet above ground, Lord willing. Got good sleep, so it was dry all night. Can't exactly complain too much, you know? Hey, uh-uh. No. Up. Up. Further up there. Come on. Come on, smart girl. Come on. Yep, further up. Like over in here somewhere. Because you're gonna get hit by my bag when I come in here, baby. And so y'all see what I'm talking about. And then that's a little spider right here trying to make a web. Oh, it's your little rascal ass. Yeah, and my bag's right there. And then thanks for the donation again. Come on. Up. Wait. No way. Okay, actually you'll be fine there. Okay. I'll make sure not to hit that green stuff for you. The little fresh branches. Okay. I can make that work. So you're small enough to get the mosquitoes and actually eat them. All right, baby. Be really careful. Because I don't want to smoke it out and it land on my face. To be honest with you, if I'm gonna get some deodorant on, I smell my armpits one more time, I'm gonna scream. Should have showered yesterday. Hey, this shit works wonders too, by the way, if you got really sweaty armpits. You saw what you did see, but I ain't gonna acknowledge it. It works. Don't hate it. You can just get the powdered fresh, like non-scented shit, bro. No balance, something just like regular powder. Bro, I'm not eating no damn deodorant. What do you think I am? An animal? Right. Animals won't even eat deodorant. Oh. Okay. What the fuck? The beard has spoken. Boo. Alright, that tarp should be dried out here pretty soon. Chat frozen? Why is it lagging? People. By their own government. I don't have anything against them. What the fuck are they done against me? I mean, bro, we've been killing each other for fucking centuries now, bro. I mean, since the Crusades. It's not even just Israel and like Muslims, bro. I mean, just like, I'm tired of this shit. That's how I feel about it. So I don't have anything against them. Bunch of people under the orders of do what I say, and if you don't, I'm gonna kill you. Sounds like a fun life to live. Sounds like that's gonna be a very welcoming society under such leadership. I can just feel the cultural roots when I land in the plane to be a tourist. I don't smell the oppression. The variety of people, they ain't done nothing to me. Nor can I let the actions of a few dictate the actions of all. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like there's a bunch of Iranians that would throw their current leadership right to the wolves, so to speak, quite theoretically. If they had that, you know what I mean? If they could, I'm sure they would. But, yep. Sleeping al fresco. What the fuck is al fresco? Bro, I sleep in the fetal position. So I can tuck my hands up in between my thighs. And like separate my thighs, and then also when it's winter, I keep my hands warm. And then I'm just a small little ball that can wrap up under that little blanket you saw me have. Probably, you probably just tuned in, but what I've been viewing earlier. Especially if it's winter. Because I was trying to show people the shit with those lagging the other day. You can tuck your hands up under your pocket of your knee right here. If it's just your hands cold. But at the end of the day, your tootsies are cold and wet. You can tuck your feet when you crisscross applesauce. Like your right foot can sit up and tuck. You can tuck it up in there, and you can do it with your left one while you got your hands, tucked up in here. And, you're just balled up. And then if you have a blanket, you can throw it over you as well and just get like a little geothermal bubble going. Unfortunately, that's probably going to be a very uncomfortable way to sleep. But hey, man, if you better than dying. Starship, that's not the path to peace. Starship Troopers is like any war. You don't know what the fuck you're up against, and you go run into shit like that. I don't need people militarizing space, bro. I don't need ICB. I don't need intergalactic ballistic missiles on Mars, bro, that can hit fucking Russia from Mars, dog. No, and I don't need Russia to have a base on the moon that can hit America. No, it's just stupid. Bro, we're doing that here on Earth. Why waste the money? Why? And I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, you're going to ruffle the feathers or something, all right. And theoretical feathers. Motherfucker, what are you bringing all these bombs out into space for? You had it on your planet. No, now you're becoming a problem I'm going to have to deal with. And, I have to quote Avengers. No, you are signaling that you are ready for a higher form of war. Intergalactic war. Not just a celestial body war. Hey, homie, you go knocking on that door, something's going to answer, and you don't want it to answer. We're already easy enough to beat on Earth. Now you want to go where we don't have oxygen. It's a lot of wasted resources. And bro, we can keep blowing each other up if you want. I'd rather have world peace, but we can keep blowing each other up and wait till the day that happens, and then we can hand each other a sharpened stick. There's no such thing as peace, bro. I don't care if everyone won the lottery today. People are still going to be bitching. And I don't care if it was in the way everyone won the lottery today. You could still do what you wanted to do. Because in reality, if everyone won the lottery today, you couldn't do anything. You want to go to Paris on vacation? Can't. Because the pilots are over there wanting to go on a yacht cruise. Never mind, the captain of that ship that owns the yacht over there is wanting to go skydiving. But that pilot's over there hiking the mountains. Or trying to go get camping gear to go hike the mountains. And the guy was supposed to be selling the guy the camping gear is, like at McDonald's trying to get food. And the people at McDonald's are like at the beach. Or going to the beach type thing. No one's going to be able to do what they want to do. I know. It's duality, man. That's it boils right down to Cain and Abel of jealousy. And it's something I don't understand. But people are jealous of, like, other people. I'm not saying me. I'm not going to be narcissistic in this situation. It's a generality of, like, speaking. People are jealous. People are jealous of other people's more internal peace. Other people are more jealous of other people's spiritual, like, their spiritual, I guess, vitality. People's finances. I don't know, their relationships. I don't know. It stems from like a lack of self-confidence, and there's no reason to be like overconfident. That's what the whole being humble and self-reflective is about, to kind of keep your ego in check. But I don't know, people don't like celebrate their individualism. They keep trying to be other people. Like all the little girls right now are trying to be all like the Disney models you see on TV. That's what the little girls want to be. Look like and all that, and like, when they see them on like Cartoon Network and speaking and all that, that's who they want to be, rather than being themselves and applying someone else's perspective possibly to their life, because there could be some similarities in some way, shape, or form, albeit it's not exactly the same, but there's similarities. It's not take it to the full heart tea and pretty much be their unpaid fucking advertisement mascot. The only thing you're going to reap benefits from doing that from is the Lord. You know what I mean? But a lot of people have strayed away from the path these days, as they would say. I'm in nature in a city. I'm not homesteading. At no point am I claiming I'm homesteading. Homie, you'd be dead if this was your homestead. You'd be dead really quick. This is just roughing it through a city, man. What's all bullshit? Yeah, I'm not on drugs, and then I try to stay clean, man. I don't like roll around in the dirt over here like, like I'm going to war. I'm like fucking Viet Cong are out here and gotta be one with nature, bro. The Charlie's out here. Gotta die. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'd hate to be a Vietnam veteran, bro. You couldn't enjoy the woods anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. Couldn't enjoy the woods anymore. Just like, veterans from GWAT, bro, can't enjoy the city anymore. How do I stay clean? I don't know. I'm in my shelter. Am I enjoying it? Yeah, bro. It's really not been a struggle for me because the Lord's really provided for me. Like, bro, I'd be inside a house right now not seeing double rainbows and rain and rabbits and birds and literal centipedes that are like dogs. I saw a little monster, a little killer earlier when I was like cleaning up around my shelter and like moving sticks around and stuff. And trying to like flood proof it a little bit better so like water drains off and I got a little bit more of a deeper hole. I didn't dig it all the way out, so like it don't fill up in a hole and nature gets caught in there, but it's definitely a hole where like it's gonna seep into the hole. It's just very loose dirt. So I've got an extra like fucking foot of space there where I had the other night. Yeah, because I give all my trials and tribulations to the Lord, man. Albeit I might be ranting and raving and being angry, I'm not gonna hurt anybody. Well, that's the first time I've seen your message, and that's pretty rude. I don't even see your other messages. How about you ask a legitimate question that's not rude, that's getting censored by YouTube? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm like the face of like anti-censorship, by the way. So, somebody trying to censor you is probably censoring you because you're saying something completely inappropriate that you're not supposed to be saying. And then you're trying to frame it as a troll and try to play a victim. And then play a case of the wish I hads. I mean, doubtless people hate me, but I got money to have food and sit down in front of them and eat. Outside of other people, like, that believe in the Lord and have bought me dinner and having conversations with them and all that, like, I've like, my cup overflows, whether it was, I don't drink anymore, but whether it been alcohol or whatever beverage I want, my cup overflows, head anointed in oil, been laid out in green pastures by still water, ironically enough, and just, had, my soul's been restored and all that good stuff, man. Like, it's been great out here. Like, bro, I went through the hurricanes, polar vortexes out here, man. We're going on year 3, September 15th here. That was the day I got out of jail after 34 days in jail. I was arrested on August 12th. I don't even count the 34 days there when I was in jail just because I technically had like a place. I started the day I got out. I walked my ass straight all the way back to town. 13 miles. Then walked like another 10 before I even went to bed that night. I pretty much walked a marathon that day. Yeah. Wait. Desperate people in religion? No, it makes sense because at the end of the day, the rich pick and choose. Like they literally are just casting themselves in the lake of fire, and they do not fucking care. Because at the end of the day, a wealthy person has, I mean, a camel, a literal camel has a better chance of walking through the eye of a needle than inheriting the kingdom of heaven. So, no, I always believe in the Lord. Well, I'm not your cousin, nor am I your brother. But hey, welcome to the stream. Probably a cigarette or a vape. No, but here's the thing. I see religion, though, albeit there's all this going on. Like, when you really look at it, you know. Yeah, but I don't care about that whole cultism shit thing, man. You can have your own personal relationship with the Lord. Anyone who tells you you can't and you have to go to church and listen to this specific pastor and this and that, and no, that's not how it fucking works. I'm sorry. That's not, no, the Lord is a jealous God. God wants a personal relationship with you. Albeit some people's relationships are better than others, but hey, God wants a personal relationship with you and to strengthen it, and you to strengthen it with them. That's it. There is no, oh, you gotta go to this person or you're gonna go to hell. Like, some people get crazy with power in it, and it's just weird. Me trying to do the right thing is what caused my homelessness. Quite literally. Yeah, Lord willing, and outside of the standard trials and tribulations, it's been a good day. It's not raining. I'm in my tarp shelter thing. I've got a bit of my floor drying out, like waterproofing flooring. It's dry, but I'm dry. Like, and I'm here. There's more. Oh, like, I'm dry, but I'm letting that. And then, as you can see, well, hold on, prevent the tree from folding right up. And then it's just an easy A-frame. I could fold more trees over and make it more into a dome type teepee thing, but I was trying to make it short, sweet, and simple. And then that way, whenever I move or leave and done, just, untie the rope or cut it, trees go back to normal. And I got all the tree leaves in good spots where, like, sunlight hits it, albeit it's overcast today. But I try to take care of nature as it takes care of me. I could get it into a little bit of the ecosystem around me. I mean, I can kind of show you my roommates here. We got one baby right here that helps me deal with the mosquitoes. We got this beautiful girl up here too. And we got our queen back there. And another one up here. And then I also got another baby outside on this side of my shelter. I can show you. I want to get up and go out here and show you. I got my other baby out here. Going out here. Unfortunately, Little Monster and Little Killer are off doing whatever they do best. Coming to say hey, which are these black and yellow centipedes I have. And I've not seen my froggies in a few days. I hear them around, I just don't see them. But they'll usually pop through and stuff and help mitigate the bugs. And then I got carpenter ants that help deal with the tickies. Well, mozzarella, I am censoring some people and like deleting their messages, but like 99.99% of the time, I will recognize your message and I will tell you that's rude or something, and acknowledge you and tell you you're being blocked. Or I will literally tell you I'll delete your message and tell you to say that again. Other than that, if your message is not going through, it's not me. It's YouTube saying, no, you can't say that. Wait. Power Solo, no, you can believe you got to have a personal relationship with him, but at the end of the day, that's an ignorant statement. That's a very covetous statement that just assume you understand the authority, judgment, and ruling of God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit from the Holy Sacred Bible. For all you know, this is somebody that converted last minute, like while they were dying for like the last 3 days on the battlefield, just bleeding out in the field. You don't know. And you know, 3 days is not like a really long time for like a lifelong personal relationship that humans would deem theirs more important. Again, that's a very covetous statement. What, I've never bled? Bro, I've cut myself over like 10,000 times, bro. Dog. Like, you can barely see it on that angle, like, but alright, homie. What you mean? Talk like a woman? Really? You talk like a woman. You just run in your mouth and don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Causing all types of problems. And you getting banned. Let's say, what you mean I never bled? That's not I have to get down on my left side. For some reason when I would cut myself, this side was like a lot stronger. I don't know what it was. This side, like, it would just not work. Or it would, but I mean, even if I was like putting pressure on it too, it would just not slice. This one, on the other hand, if I just put a little bit, bro, it would like flay open. No, I'm in the United States of America. I have 5G internet and a 5G data plan and everything. It's just people throttle my internet. Well, it's one of the many standard trials and tribulations I have to deal with on a daily basis because people are stupid. But I'm not going to, and back on the thing with the relationship with Jesus, I'm not going to argue the fact Jesus doesn't, I mean, Jesus wants you to have a personal relationship with him. Yes, I'm not going to argue that fact. But at the end of the day, it's covetous to assume Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah, it's usually who is first is last and who is last is first. Adrian. I forgot the correct verse or the address to the verse to that, but you know, if you're first, you're usually first, you're going to be last, and if you're usually last, you're going to be first. Oh, you're from South Africa. Oh, I got you. Yeah, so I'm going to go back and reread this Bible from cover to cover again. I'm just trying to do my best to remember it all from memory. For all I know, I just finally read it from cover to cover, and boom, there's a fire. And well, never mind, that Bible ain't gonna burn. That's the irony of it. It would piss scientists and the government off too. In the day they sit there and try to take all the Bibles together and burn them, and like they don't burn. It'll piss them off. And even if they do burn, like there's individual pages of the entire Bible still, like in several copies from all the books. Well, you should be, mozzarella. You shouldn't waver in your faith. And as you pray, quite literally, doorways of like repentance will open their way to you in whatever form of way whatever you did. Like the Lord will start opening, like showing you doors that you could open and actually start doing good, but you just refuse to open them. Like literally, if you're rich, bro, like a homeless person, ironically, this one time on your entire routine that you've never had to see one before, there's one there now. You know what I mean? Or on there's many signs. You just got to be able to read it. It almost looks like, you know, like some orchestrated stuff. It's not. You just got to discern the difference between that, and it's not hard because you'll see the cultists come out, and then you'll see the doorways that are like definitely not man orchestrated. Oh yeah, no, that's why I try to tell people don't be covetous. And then you got to be careful practicing divination. You just got to be human. And accept the fact you're a piece of shit. You're going to be sinning the entire time. Irregardless of, like, you know, you're really like a law-abiding civil citizen, nonetheless. But no, you're sinning the entire time. You're bad. You know what I mean? Outside of the good we do. I enjoy it, so. Because at the end of the day, this is going to be a good memory for me. I got like 5 different food warnings yesterday. And I'm over here dry as a bone. I literally sat out and streamed in the hour for 3 hours. And even showed the rain and how hard it was raining. I dried out in 30 minutes. And then when I got back to my shelter is when it started raining again, like actually raining. So, I feel you should strengthen your relationship with the Lord again, mozzarella, and get back on that track. Because I ain't trying to be covetous when I say this, but you know, What if, Jesus could be like, I don't like mozzarella not so much anymore. I don't think I want to be his Lord and Savior anymore. And I'm not trying to be blasphemous when I say that, but like you got to remember, like God, Jesus Christ, and the Spirit, and the sacred Bible don't say no. I mean, they get back on the path, bro, dude. Get back to reading the book at least. You know what I mean? Get back on your personal relationship with the Lord. I don't know what that is. Yours personally. You know what I mean? It's your personal relationship with the Lord. So. Yeah, Daxy Mule. Yeah, no problem. Trust me, I'm not trying to be one of those like weird cult people, bro. Like, bro, you gotta do what I say, or you're going to hell. I'm the one that speaks for the Lord. Like, bro, that shit drives me insane. You should stop using a username that takes up so much chat space in a live stream for attention. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Lord willing, I'll be fine. You have a blessed rest of your day, too. Do I remember you? Probably not, no. I don't know why it's lagging. I'm about to check the channel activity. Shit, you're in here about two. Oh, yeah, you were saying I was going crazy, so I blocked you. Yeah, you're in here almost 2 weeks ago. You said I was going crazy, so I blocked you. Oh, I know. No one cares about each other anymore. Everyone's out for themselves in reality. As long as it ain't happening to them, they don't give a fuck. That's all it is. Like, I'm not trying to, like, condone crime or anything, but, yeah, go commit a small petty crime and go in there. And go look at what you enforced. And think about that while you're sitting in there for that petty crime, too. Because some people I watch on YouTube and, like, how, like, stricken they are on, like, cracking down on law. It's like, homie, I mean, you jaywalk wrong. I want to throw you in jail right now. Just so you can, you get what you wanted. You need a little bit of perspective here. You're a little blind, homie. This ain't gonna be no 60 days in either. Like, no, you going in for some legit shit. Legit, absolute bullshit. Mm-hmm. And again, I say that loosely because I'm not trying to condone crime either. Go be homeless for a while. I don't mean, oh, I'm camping outside, I got a home I can go to and go eat or something. Anyone give you any money today? Was anyone nice and charitable today? No? Well, you don't eat today. No, because if you eat off the land, I'm a game warden. I'm going to give you a ticket if you don't have a license. You knot my beard, I'll chop your hands off. You fucking feed him to you. And then H-Orient. There's no more going to be funny lighter tricks and stuff than right now. The lighting's a little bit better, obviously. Oh, excuse me. All right, let me fold up my floor in here. Big old blue tarp hanging up. Still kind of dry. Look. Any new drama? Oh, it's the same old drama, Torian. Same old drama. Different day. How have I been? All right. Oh, yeah, Lord willing, everything's going fine. No. I mean, yeah, it'll possibly happen, but, like, I'm more focused on the Jeffrey Epstein files. I'm not going to war under a bunch of cursed people. You will die. Everyone will die. Exactly. Daximal. And again, I said it many times, America handled this the wrong way. So, the chances of you going to World War III are through the roof. For the most part, Daximal. Because at the end of the day, your tax dollars are still they're being now funded to cover up the people that were trafficking kids. And just because Jeffrey Epstein's dead does not mean there's not another syndicate running because he's gone. And just because the files are redacted does not mean these people are not being held legally accountable in the court of law. But no one's getting arrested. It'd be public records. You would see somebody in there, you could start piecing it together. So you're going to go be homeless and vagabond and be tired of society and hate society more. Because albeit they're just going to walk, 99% of people are just going to walk by you. Like, bro, I don't even care if you're on fire. Yeah, that mentality is like how, like, fucking genocide of the Jews started in World War II, bro. Get a bunch of the trolls out of here. Right up there. And then, I mean, that username just feels like a troll account. Oh, wait. I put my head on reason. Because I talk about politics a lot, bro. Yeah, Lord, they will. An extra. Oh, motherfucker. I don't want to say their name, but who sent that Cash App donation? I got Do Not Disturb on, so. I hope I didn't block the one that did. Hold on. Let me check. No, I couldn't have been them. Ugh. It's so nasty, bro. Don't worry, I'm throwing those over in a trash bag I have. I pick up and keep my trash clean. And my area clean. No, I've not ate anything today. I didn't get up till about noon. I slept today. Alright, that should be good now. Oh, it's still bad. Limp Bizkit. Never listened to him enough, so I don't have an opinion on him. How about that? I was listening to Metallica, Megadeth, Testament, Metal Church, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Pantera, Ministry. You know, when they were a thing. Yes, I've heard of Limp Bizkit. Bunch of he said, she said bullshit. I don't know, they're just trying to be like secret and like hidden. I think I banned somebody that like did donate to me. Limp Bizkit or Kid Rock? How about neither? Hey, Big Bad Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Plus, I don't even know what I want to eat. Have I been a bit arrested? Yeah, I've been arrested. Yeah, I listen to Typo Negative. System of Down I listened to too, but that was more in my teen years. And then I was like more a little bit disturbed and like, 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin, and all that. Never mind like death metal and like soil work and shit like that. Oh yeah, I already named all that though. I'm talking about more in my teen years. Early years it was like Pantera, Metallica, Testament, Exodus, ministry, typo negative, Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, Metal Church. How much drugs have I taken during my whole life? That's a hard answer to answer, bro. A lot of pot. But in reality, by a lot of pot, I might have only even went through one whole plant, quite possibly. Just one my entire lifetime so far. Maybe not even a whole plant, if I really think about it. Now, beer? Shit, I've probably drank a few kegs. Same with liquor. I have at least a keg of that. Maybe more. Yeah, I don't do hard drugs. I'm good. Not what I like, bro. Dog? No. The whole gateway drug shit was some bullshit. I'm well aware Jesus loves me. Jesus loves everybody, man. No, I don't think pot's a gateway drug. And then I'm going to have people come in here and ask me stuff about the Lord. And I'm literally praying for the destruction of earth. For Christ's sake. And it's happening, dude. I guess what confuses me. No, by gateway drug, Torian, they mean if you smoke weed, you're going to go inject heroin or go smoke meth or go snort some cocaine. You don't see pixels. If you do, it's more your connection. I know it ain't mine. I'm gonna have to let that sit off my hand for a second too. You can see where it's been wet. I can't put it in it. And I can't put it on any of these or people are gonna think I'm married and shit. No, that's not a gateway drug. Somebody who's seeking a stronger high wanted a stronger high to begin with. Weed wasn't. It was you. Hey, Bacon. Hey, Bacon. You stay beautiful. I see you. Yes, I see you. Let's see if the stream sees you first. Hold on. Let's see if the stream sees you. Y'all see it? You okay? It's okay, Bacon. Hey, beautiful. Yes, hey. I appreciate you keeping my shelter bug free. You okay? Okay, watch it. What were the battle frogs' names again? Didn't they have names? Or battle toads, I mean. They were toads. But didn't they have names? Best escape. There is no escape. The best... I can't give you the best escape because it's not the best escape because it's a selfish escape. Because at the end of the day, you're going to sober up and you're going to keep waking up. So, you know, the pain's never going away. You got to get over it. No, Torian, that's not how it works. Nope. You can be old, young. I'm gonna be honest with you. People grow up as different kids, man. How you know you have the kids that were fighting in Afghanistan? They had like all, name and everything. I unfortunately forgot. There was a bunch of kids that they were fighting there in Afghanistan. Never mind, you know, kids and like I've heard stories from people growing up in South Africa. You know, it's a you know, you can be old young. You can see some fucked up shit for sure. And then, but the worst part is you're having to deal with that as a kid. Rough, but Lord willing, it's not that rough. And it's a roly-poly, a roly-poly, up under my pillow. It's a roly-poly, roly-poly, roly-poly. Hoi, hoi. Oh, I think I was Bug's Life when I see them things. Hoi, hoi. Damn, it's ripping. Yeah, I know. He's a moron for that one. Just like whoever's idea was to invade Kursk. That was a dumbass idea. I mean, it was the dumbest thing I ever seen. And then, I mean, just captured a little bit first and then, like, stopped. It was like, yep, this is where we need to stop. Like, homie, you could have got all the way to Moscow. It's too late now. And, like, if you look at certain things, dude, they don't even have much of that even left. Like, shit, they probably got less than, like 20 miles, maybe, in total of that shit. Well, I probably got a little bit more than that if you do the correct mathematics, but it's not a lot. And what they do have left is, which you can see from what I can see on the map, is like they're trying to pincer them off and cut them off. And then they're going to be stuck there. But I looked at it recently. That's if they still even have it. Like, I don't have any friends. All I have is God, Jesus Christ, and the most sacred Bible that are my friends. But that whole thing with the kids, though, is just teaching them how to operate a drone. But even then, like, bro, it's a kid, though. Like, Trump meant lower, when he meant lower the age for drafting, he didn't mean kids. He didn't mean kids. Because at first, when they first started the draft, I think you had to be like 32, and then they lowered it like 27. I don't think they have it at 21. I think you got to be like 25, 26. I don't know what they're doing there over there on that one, though. I loosely comment on it because I got to be careful what I say, because what I say gets somehow like, I wouldn't say somehow, but I don't know, the wrong people are listening. Yeah, but not saying anything at all is a bad thing. What that they can't even speak English. This ain't even a social experiment. No, no. Torian, like, saying less and not doing something is bad. Like, Torian, like I was saying on the stream yesterday, we were like, if you see when we launched nukes on Japan, and in the time frame of getting Albert Einstein from the Nazis, if we would have been just a little bit later getting in the war, that war would have been totally different. D-Day would have been totally different. You would have been launching to go to Normandy, but there would have been a nuke going off somewhere. It would have been totally different. I agree, though, 100% loose lips think, keep your mouth shut. But, like, at the same time, run your mouth so the ship don't sink, so to speak. Albeit, yeah, you'll get bitch chat and blah, 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 but guess what? The ship's still floating, so to speak. So, they'll get over it. I don't have the Hilton. I mean, I kind of do. Yep. So you can see the ground's dry. And then my wall's up. This would be dead. And make sure I don't hit my baby's web up here. Probably already did. Sorry, baby girl. I'm not even sure, Torian. Preferably something cheap. I don't feel like spending a bunch of money. I'm trying to save up my money. I cannot wait to get paid this month for last month. And then I can't wait for next month. So, but what's on the menu for dinner, I'm not sure. Daryl, that's none of your fucking business. Like, what? Apparently no one too bags. I don't know if the FBI waking me up in the middle of the woods questioning me why so this person's paying me through this pay service. So, yeah, because she a gold digger. Oh, don't worry, I got some good shorts coming. The beard has spoken that you've been on YouTube too long. The beard has spoken. Where are they? I forgot where I put them. What did I do with them? Oh, there they are. The beard has spoken. Oh, Lord. No, I actually have money. I just don't, I'm not telling your gold digging ass how much money I have and who pays me. That's all. What do you do again? Exactly. I mean, do you just like lay on your back and just be a cum dumpster your whole life? I mean, do you consider that work? I mean, imagine how your kid's gonna feel when your kid goes to school and everyone's gonna be like, dude, everyone's plowing your mom. Like, why don't you stop being a gold digging bitch and have some morals and ethics and go get a job? And go do real work, not harlotry. Like, the only thing you're really trying to bring to the table is the damnation of my soul and everyone else's soul. Aw. Did you go off running crying? You a big baby? Want to come in talking shit? No, she probably lives at her fucking apartment that's paid by her, like her fucking five daddies that she claims to be in love with. Over there claiming she's struggling. Goddamn, get an easy fucking $10,000 payment for one of them in a heartbeat. I'm struggling. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm doing all right, Bryson. How about yourself? So, Miss Anthrope, we going to continue this, or do you want to be like civil adults? Because I got a feeling you're probably crying over there, and I'm laughing at you while you're crying. And it looks bad. But that's what you're... Actually, you know what? I don't care, because that's what you're manipulating cum dumpster useless ass does. No, never mind. I'm going to stop myself before I regret this. Nah, you ain't damning my soul, bitch. In your harlot ways. Be gone, thought. Repent. Power of Christ compels you. You damn hoe. No, don't come in here and ask how much money I have. And then who's paying me? It's none of your fucking business. And like to other ladies, I'm sorry, but hey, she asked for it. Do I know her in real life? No. No, I like paying attention to them because they come in trying to be mean and then I make them fucking cry. I bully the bully. I'm a bully to my bully. No, you're not been here. You don't even know what the fuck's going on. You on things, but you don't. You so blind, you make Ray Charles look like he wasn't blind. I mean, not Ray Charles, yeah. I have a Cash App. Oh, I mean, I do get it, Robert, but I get it at the end of next month. Unless you were the one talking about trying to send $2 and it wasn't going through. But yeah, I do have a Cash App and PayPal. I want to say you're like the one that donated earlier this morning. I know, I can scroll up, but yeah. You don't love me. Don't say that. Because one, bro, that's gay. Second, that's gay. Third, you don't love me. I love myself. Why I love myself? I hate myself. I'm having to destroy the world to get back what's mine, and you still won't give it to me. Damn well doing the wrong thing, and if I don't do it this way, I ain't gonna get back what's mine. This is not the way I want to do it. But you've given me no other choice. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I have a Cash App and PayPal, though. Hold on. I'll make another poll so people can see it. That way they don't have to go all through the description of the video if they don't want. There you go. Yes, I know. That's the glory about being human. Free will, baby. God is good. God is great. And you better not be late. Woo! Yeah, I preferably like PayPal myself. Cash App's good, though. It got me through this, like, you know, it's helped me through, so I can't hate on it too much. But I do like PayPal a little bit better. But PayPal's been around so long. Cash App's still new and working things out that PayPal's done and been through since, like, the fucking early 2000s. Yeah, Tori, I hate myself sometimes. I don't know. I guess people think I have a deluded sense of myself or something, and I smell my own farts. Like, yeah, but people are leeches, bro. I'm doing all right. I do not have the patience of the Lord. I can give out good energy for a while, but I do not have the patience of the Lord. I will get mad. I know I ain't a leech. How am I? I'm doing great. Sorry, I'm just smacking the ground with a stick right now. I gotta stop. My ADHD's kicking in again. Do I believe in God? I mean, bro, I just talked about it. Like, are you kidding me? Yes, I believe in God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, from the sacred Bible. Again? Oh, Christ in heaven, bro. Maybe. Maybe, Torian. It's a little bit different with mine. Like, you know, mine's like takes a couple weeks. Or month or year. The fuck? Well, I appreciate that, but I mean, I appreciate that. I do too sometimes. I really do. I wish they were like me too a little bit. I feel like the world would be a little bit more peaceful place. Shit. You need medical. You need people to have a medical. Like, bro, Torian, you spelled patience wrong. That's a medical patient. I don't think you want medical patients. Why do people gotta be so weird, dude? I'm in North Carolina. Yes, Torian. That's how you spell it. The other one was medical patients. Like you're a patient in the hospital. That's how you spell it the other way. The one you spelled there, that is like what you meant. Patients, where you like, you wait. You know what I mean? The other ones that describe a medical patient in like a hospital. But that one, yes, is correct for how. That's how you're supposed to spell it. Yeah. No, I haven't ate anything today. Yeah, let me get right on that with all this cooking utensils I have. Do I do drugs? No. Question is, I need to save money. Yeah, no problem. I'll brush my hair. My beard's kind of not knotted up. There we go. Ew. Ew. Just reading these vegan options. It's disgusting. Where's the meat? Bro, I told you I was down in the mines of Moria yesterday. Where the fuck meat? Where's, like, I don't even eat pork anymore, but where's salted pork? Yeah, Jessica. I'm in North Carolina. And the dollar stores are like a mile away. I don't want to walk. It's too far. Torian, she's been in that chat for a while. I don't think she said she left. Or she did. She didn't say she was leaving. What am I doing? Growing the stream. Trying to get 12,000 subscribers. I'm only like 290 off. Or like 270 off from 12,000 subscribers on my channel. And enjoy my monetization on YouTube, man. Lord willing. I ain't get no bicycle. Look, cheap options and that I've not eaten nearly the last 3 years. Yeah, no, that sounds like a heart attack and a stroke. And very like malnourishment issues. I'm good. Whoa, whoa. No, no. Why is it even? I already clicked on your name. You're getting banned, bro. And it's lagging. You are stupid. I'll pray for you, man. I'm sorry, but you gotta get out of my chat. Jesus, bro. Because I gotta take it with me everywhere. You understand that, right? Yeah, let me add all the extra weight to my already full bag. Bro, they can cut the tree down. Homie. You have no idea. Or just cut the lock. Nonetheless. Bolt cutters. Just boop. Bye-bye. Oh. Man, I'm negative? No, I'm just a realist, bro. I'm sorry. No, it's not a kryptonite lock. Trust me. Dude, I'm not going around with a skate. If I'm gonna drop all like motor control of my feet, I'm gonna go ahead and just be in a vehicle. No. Can't. Limits. And then at the end of the day, I gotta have cooking utensils, and then I gotta carry that. And then I gotta deal with the nature element around my camp with that if I leave it at my campsite. And then still have to clean it again, albeit it'll get sterile in the fire. But nonetheless, it still attracts nature to the camp. Walking's better for you, strengthens your feet. Most people can't wear their boots for more than an 8-hour shift, and they gotta take them off. They can't keep them on all day, though. Their feet will be sweating too bad. Better to walk. Obviously, riding a vehicle when you can, but walk. They're expensive. What the fuck? They're about $20 right there. At the end of the day, if I want to cook ribs, all I gotta do is dig a hole, build a fire, wrap that shit in foil and throw it in the ground. You know, pour some barbecue sauce and all that shit on it, obviously. I can throw some onions and peppers in there for seasoning if I wanted to. Besides, like, spices on it. I could cook out here, I just can't fire within city limits. And they'll throw the fucking book at me. Why is it? I appreciate it. Not looking good enough to adopt yet. Woman ain't took me in like she did that dog. Had abandoned dog. Didn't give me head pats, give me food, rub my belly. I'll be a good boy. Hell, you won't get a crime against nature. Try to play Red Rocket with me. No, we don't have a community grill here. At any of the parks, ironically enough. Yes, and you heard that right. I didn't stutter. Makes no fucking sense, does it? Like, bro, you can't even stop if you're in your car and keep going. You just want to, like, use a grill real quick. No, if I wanted to camp at a spot where there was a grill and stuff, it's like 50, like 20-ish, 30-ish miles away right now. Yeah, it's about 20, 30-ish miles away. I don't know. I'm doing today. Hey, those steps in, then I ain't gonna get the calorie intake from those steps getting put in after that. Now I'm gonna have like a chunk of my fucking heel coming off. Calloused. I can catch fish with it though. Just rip a chunk of it off and put it on a hook. It nibble on your feet when you're in the lake, when you're just sitting there like floating, nibbling that dead skin off. Got a big enough chunk for them to wrap their mouth around a hook, you're good to go. Gotta be a little bit quicker than that. Where am I situated? In the woods in North Carolina? In the city? I don't know why I was lagging there. No, no, I'm all other than God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. Damn carpenter ants, boy. Pow, 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 pow. I'm 31, bro. My first day of homelessness, that was back in 2020. That was way before this. See what the weather does, but go ahead and put this kind of back in. Here, starting to drip on the canopy of the trees. Nah. Uh, kind of. Uh, YOLO X. Kind of. But insurance, no. Styrofoam is a really good water insulator. So even if you had like a piece of wood as a leak, you'll never get wet. That's what I had on my original lean-to, and then one picture where I'm leaning kind of like this, and you can see like behind me. Well, I'm leaning on my left side, but you can see the shelter lean-to beside me on the tree. Had a even it was this like much thickness of styrofoam. That was the roofing, and it just shredded the water off. The only water I'd have to worry about getting in there, it was the water that was coming down off the side of the trees. But I was dug 6 inches deep in the ground, and I put pine needles there, and then also dug off a drainage ditch, so like that would never fill up and pull up. So if any water did come under my bed, it would just flow right out, up and out of my shelter. And then I had like 6 inches of layer insulation between me and that, so I'd never get wet. And then I also, like, the styrofoam piece I did have, I cut it in half that I did find, and I used that as bedding as well to lay on. So, like, I was dry. I was snug as a bug in a rug on that one. And I've been fine out here every other day and everything, even through the hurricanes. That glow stick's hanging off a branch of a tree. I have a frame shelter. Well, they do have charity care, or if you don't have good financial stuff, they'll donate it off, and some rich. Yeah, that'd be a fun day to be. You know what I mean? I'd love to walk in a hospital and be like, bro, I want to drop 300 grand. Whose bills am I paying today? Yeah, it must be an interesting like mindset that day. You know what I mean? To be able to have that kind of money. I mean, they're out there. They just pay to be private. You know, they're not over there like, I'm Jeff Bezos. Worship me. Let me rent Rome and all this shit. No, they got a job, something, got money, and they're not like those people. So. I can. I mean, to be honest with you, if somebody gave me $1 trillion, I could spend that in a day, easily. I can spend that in a day, in a heartbeat. How? Bro, I would give 500 billion to the I would split 500 billion to the 50 states of America, so each state would get 10 billion. There's 500 billion gone right there. And then the other 490 billion or 480 billion would be to the defense industry, and then 10 billion would be for security services to make sure this funding is not misallocated. So the funding to the states is going to the state to build your roads, your schools, your electric, upgrade all that shit. You know what I mean? And then 10 billion of all that would be spent to have security and oversight on that to make sure that there was no And then I'd probably put 19 billion on that and then just keep the last billion for myself. $1 million. I can do that in a day. I mean, granted, the fucking government would have a heart attack, but oh god, goodness, like looking at that check, bro. Yeah. Well, technically, I'm spending it. Because at that point, I'd pretty much buy America. At that point. I mean, that's what I do with $1 trillion. Just $1 trillion, by the way. Don't give me $2 trillion. You just have to double everything. It'll be 20 billion each state. And at the end of the day, I really don't need $1 billion to survive off for the rest of my life. I just feel like $1 billion would be good for me now, my kids, and my kids forever. Yeah, I'm on here regularly. I'm a monetized YouTuber. I stream every day. I stream a lot. Times where I'm at, like 4:30ish, I think. 4:21. La La Land, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really wouldn't be in a much different, I wouldn't be in any different situation than I'm in. Honestly, at that point, I'd be wasting money on hotel rooms. I mean, if I wouldn't waste it on hotel rooms, but like if you were to look at it in retrospect, if anyone was to get 50 grand, because at the end of the day, even if you have $50,000, you're gonna have to buy something outright. Like you getting a mortgage on a home and everything, you got to prove you can pay that. So you having $50,000 in the bank account don't mean shit. You know, the market could crash tomorrow and you ain't got the money, the inflation's so bad, you can afford it. I would get land, but it's like $10,000 here. And that's them lowballing from Google, what I read on Google in North Carolina. You're talking about 10 grand in a rural area somewhere not in the city. So even if you're on the outskirts of the city, you're talking about paying on easily minimum 10 grand for that land out there. No, $50,000 is a lot of money. It's just if you don't have a source of income, it's not going to do you any good. And then it also depends on your credit score. Because albeit, yeah, you probably had the money to pay for it, but you didn't pay for it. I don't know where could I gas. Bro, I'm monetized on YouTube. All right, Torian, I'm trying to think what I want to eat. Now I'm getting hungry. Yeah. I wouldn't either, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I do get money from these streams. Albeit all my viewers don't tune in every time I go live, but yeah, but I'm banned from the strip mall. I can't go to La Fiesta anymore. And to be honest with you, I'm starting to tweak for a little bit. I'm getting a little bad. That's a waste. That PS5 is going to be the down payment on that RV. Better off renting an RV anyways. Renting to own it. If they have a program like that. So that way if something breaks on it, you don't have to pay for it until you buy it off. Albeit you can buy it outright, but there's no need to. Especially if you only got to pay $100 a month. And you own like a 10-year plan. You got a house for 10 years. Why'd I get banned? I was talking too loud. But it's okay for other people to be out there screaming gang obscenities and threatening people. And asking them for money and stuff. Yeah. The cops trespassed me from that strip plaza. Where I usually streamed at and charged my phone at nights. Where I usually be. They trespassed me from there. Oh my fucking god. What nightmarish goddamn hellhole nails on chalkboard is that? Not making an excuse. I mean, don't believe me, go fuck around and find out. Let the rain go away. Usually chases everyone back inside. You go find out the hard way. I speak the truth and only the truth. Step outside, how about that? I'm outside. I've been outside for 1,058 days. How about that? I've been through polar vortexes and Category 5 hurricanes and tornadoes and floods. How about that? No, Torian, not that place. The other one. With the cockroaches and shit. Yeah. No, I usually don't go over there till they're closed. And like it's not a high like walking traffic populous area at all. The only reason I'm seeing as much traffic over in that area now is because I'm there. That's it. Other than that, that place did not have that much traffic. Again, it's their loss. You know what I mean? If you know, they even lied about the owner. nonetheless. And everything in there. I can look up the guy's name on Google. There was a guy. They're giving some woman's name. No, it's fine. When I file that lawsuit, they're fucked. Because I can already get them for failure to intervene while they were insulting my intelligence, and they're saying, oh, I don't know a lot and all this other stuff on that one time there. Like, it's done and over there. Never mind the fact they falsely accused me of arson. That's why they trespassed me from a fucking park. So... What? You need to phrase that question a little bit better. Eat something somewhat healthy? Yeah, that's not happening. Nah, I didn't get... No, I didn't stream games last night. I was busy playing with and lighters last night. I'm in the USA. You would have heard it when I said sorry. I was like, sorry. A boot. You would have heard it if I was anywhere from Canada. I had a waitress one time, bro, and I just kept hearing it, and I was like, "You from?" I finally asked her. I was like, "You from Canada?" She's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay, I thought so." A great spot for sure. Yes, death and destruction. Exactly what I want to bring to the world. Nothing. I'm just doing random bullshit with it. They go to my glow sticks. Like, hey, Holmes. Hey, Essie. Hey, ¿qué pasa, Holmes? Muchos veces. Por favor. Ay, ay, ay. Beep. I appreciate the donation. Thank you for that. Yeah, but I'll definitely have an eye out for a landmine, that's for sure. These days, and things have fucking wings, and they're called drones. Oh, yeah. I'm about to go insane from boredom. Rain possible next hour? Let's not say it did. How do I find food to eat? I'm a plant. I photosynthesize. It charges my AI synthetic reptilian body that therefore charges my phone. The phone's coming out in 2035. It's a prototype. It charges off the electromagnetic activity in a human's body, so that way it doesn't stop your heart or brain. Well, it charges your phone. No, I mean quite literally about a landmine being on the ground. It was a joke. It didn't take. I can't have a fire within city limits. I have a PO box. I got bills. I got to renew it at the end of this month. Speaking of that. Well, you got to use the address of the actual, like, post office. So you get your mail from YouTube and shit. Like, you know, because if you don't have a way for them to, like, electronically transfer your funds that you would hypothetically make off monetization, they'd have to mail you a check. That's all that really is. A Wi-Fi bill? Psh, I have a data plan bill. Huh? No, you don't get it instantly. Wi-Fi is just signals being transmitted from your receiver that's receiving the fucking satellite signals. Wi-Fi is a waste of time. You want a direct connection with your satellite. And a direct connection with, like, your modem. That's usually the receiver from the satellite signals. Satellite's transmitting signals, and the fucking modem's picking it up and receiving it. Then it transmits that signal out from that box. You know, we're not talking about like a Google. That's what you'd really want, but albeit if the electrons in one of the fucking levels of the atmosphere get acting up in a certain way, it'll interfere with the fucking frequencies coming through. Quite possibly. Nature can fuck with your technology for sure. It's just usually humans messing with it. Alright. What I do? I guess we're gonna get up and take this on the road. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna go to charge my phone. I think I got an idea. That's something open. I don't know why. They're jealous they're not almost got 12,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know what I mean? And that attitude is why, they are where they are. That's why people fuck with me. A little bit, just because I wanted to drums. I'll be honest with you. Something up there. Ooh, thank God I caught it now. That'd have been bad. Oh, it's that zipper. Okay. I thought it was that one. No, I don't think my shit's still out. Alright. Just because I don't want to have this big gawky jacket on. I'm gonna put my wall down. It looks like a landslide. Nice and dry. Nice and dry. Alright, let's go get some food. Yeah, I don't pay it much mind. I want to walk out of these woods. There's always traffic. Damn, it's dry out here. It ain't raining at all today. It's drizzling right now, but like a baby dragonfly. A little bit, David. Not all of them. Welcome back to the stream. Sorry, I'm walking. Busy watching where I'm going, not talking. I'll get ran over. Hey, Joni. Oh my God, goddamn zombies out everywhere. I'm just casually walking. Just casually walking. That's fucking traffic. Yeehaw, boy. Yeah. Sorry, there's a big ass rock in the road. I had to pick it up. So someone don't hit it. Bro, I don't even know what the fuck I want to eat. Okay, well, I appreciate you tuning in. You have a blessed rest of your day. Someone littered a bunch of shit or something. Shoot, we're not there. Yeah, I could get sheets, but I have to meet the microphone. Food. Plus, unfortunately, I gotta get like charger cable, another charger cable, or like a outlet. I might have to get the cable itself too. I can charge my battery pack and my phone at the same time still. You motherfuckers use your signals. I don't know who's turning where. I don't gamble. Oh, I hope they have an outlet. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna eat my food, and I'll start the stream when I'm done eating.